what's happening to everyone watching out there? Welcome to another episode of Lemons to Lemonade. Today I'm with Tiago Ijayam. With Lolo, you know what it is. With Snip Mabhakethy 69. I won't do a lot of the introduction. The homies gonna do that the most. But he's from Kylie. We met together at Bridges Academy for Music at school. And it's been about 4 months more where I was here and we've been building together. And Uchita Yabona, his unique characters to me is that he's a multimedia artist. Uchita has no bounds to creativity. And I always attract Kobana Manjala because I'm one of those guys. Bless you, my nigga. Bless you, dog. Bless you. I think I'll let you do the introduction, and also a disclaimer quickly. So it's during school hours, so we don't have a lot of time. So most of the guys are going to be quite short just to get the introduction part especially cleared out. So please do introduce yourself.
It's Snip Mabhakethy 97, aka Big Swallow, aka Don't Swallow, aka Don't Slow Easy. From the culture, otherwise, I'm an all-round artist, man, in the creativity, another way, do art, music, fashion, styling, finance, everything, man, like, I'm just an all-rounder, man, like my dog said.
Now, on that note, what thing I'm just... Also, if you guys don't know what the platform is about, I'm sure you already know by now, but I'm just going to say for those who are new on the platform, it's again Lemons to Lemonade. We are just lemons in this progress of life, and we want to grow into lemonade where we can provide something of quality, something of uniqueness and authenticity out there to the world. So that's what the channel stands for. So I want to know, dog, I'm also interested because we've been spoken in depth about no way. So I want to know a bit about bro. I think specifically personally, before we get to the creative side of things, but and how was the family setting like, and you can maybe type into how did you get introduced to even just art? How was that journey for you?
Basically growing up, I grew up in Side B, and Side B is like one of the most dangerous townships, like culture, so I grew up there, man, and then when I was growing up, I always liked Umbul or Mbasa. I don't know much about it back in the day.
What's with like
Chola, I was street dancer. So I like entertaining people, man, from a young age. So I've always liked just being an entertainer, But then in this country, I wasn't exposed to the other side of the world. And then I went to a college school. That's when I started learning about the other side of the world. The homies introduced me to hip hop music. Got introduced to fashion and hip hop. That was a whole lot of new experience for me. Because I started experiencing as I've been on the TV. And then niggas were actually doing it. Because we would go to school with niggas that grew up in the suburbs, bro. Black as kids. That way doing as a rating in Casa de started ways on. And now we homies with them, we're let me try it out too. Ended up just trying out shit like that, and being exposed to another side of the world, man. And I just kept going up until specifically now.
Sure. I think I like what you mentioned, but we had to kind of move out to a scale to get the hip hop. So anyways, were there any musical influences
Kasiam was a guy, majority about live there. It's people from the Eastern Cape.
Sure.
So they only came to Cape Town Sebes or Sedans. They didn't grow up in the township, we the first generation. I'm first generation in my family to grow up in Cape Town in the township, beside get to experience it. So for them it wasn't something they understood. Even now they still don't understand. They just see me doing whatever I'm doing, but they still lost. It's crazy the way out, but which side are you going?
Yeah.
So I'm basically the first person of first started home. But they learning to understand.
Yeah, but that's your voice.
They learning to understand was at the end of the day, I come doing it now. Said machine and as long as I'm pushing positive energy, then they gotta be happy, bro.
I like what you mentioned, Fred, because there's another story
in our music like industry, especially in Cape Town, the idea of Cape Town isn't a Durban where people can say like a kule. Tina, but we like Zephyrus, most of our parents have the mentality of, and it makes us understand them a little bit because Nyani is the only age you go, hey, so now they make sure now we're Ukraine. So you're gonna be a teacher, you're gonna be a lawyer. That's how we
they tell to do that shit, bro. Like I said about Tishala, but they still have like that mindset of like education is the key to success.
Sure.
And then like our generation, bro, like we then seen that like Mandela's dream had a lot of flaws, bro. Cause like a shitload of people that graduates, bro, and they sitting at home with their degrees and shit. Like, like it's like these places that they're supposed to go and work in, like it's a full work experience. Like how you gonna want like 5 years work experience?
Come from
who just graduated, bro.
Facts,
bro. So like Mandela's dream was sold to them. But so far that they still believe in Mandela's dream.
Sure.
Now we in the field, we get to see like Mandela's dream with our peers, like in real time. Like I said, like Mandela's dream was just a dream. But it wasn't a goal. It was a dream. Because like but there was nothing put in place to actually implement it.
That's true, dog. And I'm glad you mentioned low way because it's a whole political thing that in Mogu City who must deal with the consequences. And it is we're suffering low way, you know what I mean? And but also to move back a little bit when I talk, so now the introduction to hip hop, how's that feeling? Do you still remember that moment where they say no, what's this?
Nah, bro, like it was exciting. It wasn't even the way I say no, because like I remember like there was this one homie of mine, Richie.
Sure.
She never like lived in Mandalay, bro. So Mandalay is mixed. There's colors, there's black people, bro. And there was this one bro of mine, so what Jimmy used to do every time, like, cause in this guy we were using like Express. So every time like we used to share music via Bluetooth.
Oh, iPhone,
we used to send each other music via Bluetooth. So every time like Oliver used to drop his mixtape, like Jimmy would be there in the morning fresh as fuck. Jimmy excited like he wants to show us and play us this shit. He's like they playing that shit with his speaker.
Sure.
I was like, so I'm like I started listening to it like on my own time. Like just bumping like the stuff that he was sending to me via Bluetooth. I was like, let's go. And then after that, it was like the music, like getting to the music. Then afterwards, it was the fashion. Let's go.
Yeah, because always because so basically Lil Wayne was the entry level artist that you kind of
like music wise, like it was Lil Wayne, and then like it was Tyler the Creator, because my other bro plugged me to Tyler the Creator.
Still early Tyler or
early Tyler, like old Future. I was listening to all the movies on Hello Man.
That was the moment, bro.
Because then nigga played me younger, the past.
Genesis, all the homies, man. That's a crazy story. Fuck, that's crazy in itself. Cause now it's a similar thing, bro. That was my entry level. Like, and also like when you went to YouTube, I had access to YouTube at least. So when I heard these songs, I was like, yo, kind of cool. This is weird. Kind of see what these kids were shooting at the street corners, at their bedroom. I'm like, this is like, it was just too different for me at the time to understand what they were doing, and that was crazy, in a nutshell. And and also moving on to, since you're multi-talented, I feel like also you must touch on those a little bit in the introduction phase with clothing, what was the, let me say, the attraction of like, because you call it away, man, abantu are involved in clothing, I'm not really into fashion, I just like what looks good. And I see what's for me. Because those people who look at people and go, I can mix in a layer way. It was like we become curators. But where did how was your intro? Was it like that or like that? And how was your entry level to fashion? Like said, I'm this person that I am in fashion.
Like I wanna lie, like boys and bags, bro. Boys and bags.
Oh, age as a kid, dog. Hey, RIP to Ricky on that note, dog.
Boys and bags, nothing else, bro. Like forever, boys and bags. Like boys and bags are the niggas that made us believe by itself. We can actually do this fashion shit from the township.
Yes,
you can just grow up just like being yourself, like wearing your clothes. You don't need to dress hard, just do you, bro. Like, you don't need to dress like this. Like you don't need to follow trends and shit like that. So like your boys and bags was the one.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the niggas all came on with Cat
Shout out to
Sunday,
my dude, man.
my Shama
The whole
Book, all the
space,
space,
all the
yeah,
money,
yeah,
man.
that was crazy. Like, they made, even there, it was a similar feeling when I had with Earth Gang.
Yeah.
When I got into them, I was like, yo, the characters, it's beautiful to see. Because also, like, now I feel like, and I think now you can relate to that, is that I don't know one. Like, you're multiple people, man. You're artistic. I'll be artist. I'll say, you're a different vibe and a different energy. And when you sing like in Wu-Tang, you're like, yo, I feel like Method Man, I feel like Red. It's like that type of thing for me. I feel like you know, we lacking the people to do that day one. You know what I mean? So when you see a group, it makes us feel at home. But yeah, like I think I can wear with that jacket, with that hat, and it's like a merge of different creativities. Moving along a little bit, you know, into the art, you know. Yeah, well, same question. How was that? How was that entry level? Yeah, well, how was that? Yeah, just even being like, yo, I fuck with art.
Like art, like I just like drifted into it since I was into music and like fashion. So I ended up like being in spaces like where I'd be around artists, like helping people like painting, Napa Connie piece, like he's rapping, Napa there's a tattoo store. So like they always get mixed into the same spaces. So like I started experiencing like the art and all that stuff when I was going to events and shit like that.
Sure.
When then there would be like niggas popping up and like painting and all that way. So I was like, fuck. And then like when I was also in school, like we did like we did like some studies that focused on the art. So we got to learn about like the Louis art history, like like how where it came from, like there was like some shit like Louis like a French New Wave revolution. All that shit was inspirational. Like how the niggas were moving